This is a really quick reading here. I don't even know what to call it. The elements of earth and water need to talk to their babies. So you need to decide if you feel more of a connection to the earth. That means the soil, the dirt, putting your hands in the grass, hugging trees, animal spirits that live on the earth. Flowers, things like that, all feel healing to you, then this is your power here. If you feel calm and peaceful when you are by the ocean, lakes, rivers, streams, if you like to spiritually cleanse with waters, if you drink a lot of water, if you just feel connected to deities of water, then your message is here. I feel like these two pals are giving you some kind of encouragement you need at this time. So some of you, it may be based on love relationships. Others of you could have something to do with career and work or family and home. I don't know. But at this time, you need to choose if you feel drawn to earth energy, which this is the oracle deck for that pal. And I'm using the outdoor tarot for them. Or if you feel drawn to the energy of water, which I'll be using this oracle deck for, and the flow tarot. Let's clear the energy by taking in some deep breaths. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, connecting to the element of earth, feeling grounded, and exhale. Take another deep breath in, connecting to the energy of water. And exhale. And take another deep breath in, combining these two elements into your body, earth and water, flow and stability, and exhale. Both elements representing endless abundance and growth. And whichever one calls to your spirit right now is where your message for today is. This is a message that has to do with, like I said, love, career, or home and family, but something you need to know that's going to encourage you at this time. And I'll be right back with my Earth Pal. Pal, welcome to your session. You were drawn to the Earth to get your message. I do feel by being drawn to the earth at this time, you could be seeking stability, maybe financially, just feeling like not financially stable at this time. If you are feeling financially stable, you're seeking more forms of prosperity. You may be seeking to move homes at this time, and moving into a home where the rent is stable, where you can feel secure and safe. Yeah, those are the changes I see for this group coming in. Could be moving, could be travel. But I do see something with career, with finances becoming stable. So let's see if that's what we got coming through. We have the 8 of Cups reversed, 8 of Vessels. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Blades reversed. We have the 2 of Blades, which is the 2 of Swords reversed. With the 3 of Sticks, which is the 3 of Wands reversed. We have the 9 of Blades, which is the 9 of Swords. And the 4 of Stones, which is the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, my earth pal. There's something you're hanging on to, something that it is time to walk away from. It's over. It's done. You had your fun doing it. I don't know if it's a relationship or it's a career, but whatever it is, there was a lot of false starts where you felt like this is about to be my new beginning. I'm clear in my direction. I know this is the way to go, but now you're feeling foggy. You don't know if you could trust moving forward. You don't know if you could trust the person you're with. With the two of blades upside down, it's letting me know there's a choice you need to make. You already have made it, but you're afraid of making it official. There's some kind of huge change that could come of it, and you're afraid. So there's some kind of lie, some untruth that you're sitting in, something that did not go the way it was supposed to, or it was told to you it was going to go, but you're still sitting in it out of fear of making a choice. We have three of sticks here reverse. Maybe there's someone anticipating you, waiting for you. Maybe there's something you were anticipating and waiting for, but there is an energy of giving up on this ever manifesting. And then I have the Nine of Swords. It's something that stresses you. You're worried about this. You're worried about something not manifesting, but it almost feels like it's not your problem. It's someone else's problem that you're carrying. Four of Stones reversed. You're clinging to something that, it's like you think it has value or you can see its potential, but in clinging to it, you're unable to reach your full potential. So there's something you're holding on to, something you're reluctant to walk away from right now that is holding you back from clear direction of knowing the way forward. And it's because it comes with a lot of potential, but it comes with a lot of stress on your shoulders. You'll know what that is. It could be a job. It could be a freaking relationship with someone. Whatever it is, it was once something you were anticipating, you were waiting for, you wanted to see your harvest come in. And it's like now you don't feel like that's going to happen because it's like you're just overloaded with stress and worry. But it's like you're still holding on. The Hanged Man. Yeah. It's like you're just sitting in something that you know you should be leaving behind. Something that is in the way of your overflow of prosperity. Three of Stones. So I don't know. Maybe there's like some kind of collaboration you thought there was going to be. Maybe you thought you and somebody were going to work together at something, but you're doing most of the work. But there's some kind of dream in your mind that you guys would be recognized for some kind of work you did together, something you did with this person. And that's what it's difficult for you to walk away from because you still feel like, well, eventually we're going to get to whatever we said we were going to do. But it's looking like with the ace being reversed, the blades, it almost looks like you feel bamboozled or lied to, or you what you thought was clear, it now is not so clear. Eight of Stones. Yeah, something would work. Eight of Pentacles. And even if this is a relationship, it's somebody that you thought was going to collaborate with you and it did not. It's like things are not moving. And you know you need to move forward. With the Eight of Stones here, you're like a master at your craft. You're very good at what it is you do. Whatever it is here you're meant to collaborate on, you are very good at cultivating and growing things from nothing. And a lot of people might latch onto you because they see that in you. Earth, when they plant something, it grows, is what I'm hearing. So it may be difficult for you to cut off people when they show up and they get in the way of your vision and they're not adding any energy to it. You know, sometimes you just got people that's just hanging around in your energy while you're doing most of the work and then they get credit for it when really it's you who's doing the work. You have the Chariot reversed. So yeah, what you were waiting for or whatever was being anticipated has been slowed down. Feels like it's not showing up as quickly as it once felt like it was. Possibly because you've shifted your energy and you're not really aligning with it anymore. With the Lovers reverse. So this could have been a relationship, or it is a relationship that stresses you the fuck out. With this Nine of Swords and the Lovers reverse clarifying it, this could be someone that you're in a relationship with. They said that they were going to do all these amazing things with you, and you got in this relationship only to see some effort, but really they're not doing much of nothing. They're biding their time, they're waiting while overflow pours in. And you actually are doing most of the work. It's almost like they want to show up at the end when everything is growing to take the credit with you. And you're like, no, even if it's raising a child, there's just something you've been doing on your own that someone agreed to do with you. And you waited and anticipated them, and it's just not happening. And it's not happening because they weren't fully honest about their end of things. And it's time for you to move forward. You learned what you learned, you got what you got from them. It's time for you to move forward because now all you're carrying is their weight and their stress. And it's time for you to make a choice. Is this what you want? You want to be paired up with for life? This may have been a soulmate, but in the reverse, it means it's time for you to take a deeper look. Is this the one you're holding on to like they are? Ace of Sticks reverse. It's like this person might have looked like a major opportunity, but they're not. And in the meanwhile, you holding on to them, you're missing other opportunities that were meant for you. So that seems to be your overall message here, my earthies. Because you're such an energy of strong foundation, you might attract in a lot of people who are weaker. You might attract a lot of people who see you as fertile soil to grow their dreams out of and forget about yours. And that's something you have to look out for. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands, Seven of Sticks. And it speaks of holding your ground against defenses, like setting up defenses against what seems like it's almost impossible to defend yourself against alone. With the reverse, because it was reversed at the bottom, it lets me know like you're no longer doing that. You're no longer fighting. You're no longer putting up a shield or trying to hold back people. It's like you're at a point now where you're ready to open up and let people in, let new energy in. So you have to let your guard down just a bit, which is the advice there. Let your guard down just a little bit so that new energy could come in, and then what you've been praying for and wishing for will show up. I feel like by the next new moon from when you're seeing this, you're going to see a shift. Am I correct? Knight of Swords. Yep. Something's going to come in really fast. You really need it. Some kind of emergency shakeup, some kind of honesty, some kind of point in the right direction. It's going to bring you some clarity. Okay? That's all they're letting me see as far as that. I tried to peek further. So let me get you some advice from the ancient stones. Oh, shoot. Okay, this one flipped over. It says the egg stone. Didn't mean for this many to come out. Well, maybe I did. How many is it? 3? That's good. So you have the egg stone. Feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. I said that people see you as someone they can grow with or grow their ideas from. But what your advice is at this time is to focus in on nurturing yourself, embodying your divine feminine energy for you. You're very fertile at this time with ideas, and I feel like there is a major one that you have that when you give birth to it, when you bring that into fruition on this earth, you're going to see such growth and abundance come in. I feel like this power here, you're really connecting to the divine feminine within, that ability to nurture, that ability to have patience and trust in the divine, and to be intuitively open to the messages that are coming in at this time. You also have laid on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, forgive. So if this is a case of someone not being totally honest about things, it's time for you to let it go. If this is the case of you feeling like you're carrying the burdens of someone else, it is time for you to forgive and let it go, because staying in an energy of this Four of Pentacles and holding on to this is going to just keep you stuck, and it's time for you to move forward. So your advice is to surrender these feelings. If there's any resentment, let it go, surrender, forgive, hand this problem over to your higher sources, and let it be taken care of by them. And it says releasing the past, emerging, transforming, energies transmuted. This is what's happening for you right now. This person is becoming a part of your past. And it's just interesting to me. You have the light up here and the light up here. You are really, really getting assistance from higher ups in the realm of your family, of our family of light. And at this time, you're being advised to emerge, to come forward and stand in your light, free of the past, completely transformed, energies transmuted, muted, and changed into this feminine energy you are meant to embody. So lay all your problems on the altar, let go and let God, and let yourself be reborn. At the bottom of the deck, it says, be the mountain, slow and steady, foundations, patience. And I just said that for the energy of the divine feminine. Patience is about to be paid off because of your slow and steady pace. Foundations have been able to be laid. Strong foundations are being made or have been made. So now you could just soften, you could relax, you could take your time. All right, everything is falling into place. You have a very deep connection with the divine, and it's very potent. The energy around you is very potent. It just looks like the light growing, and and growing and growing, like until it's like mountainous. Um, yeah, you're uncovering treasures within yourself for yourself. And that is the advice at this time, is to cultivate you. Yeah, you're having deep awakenings. You're making a lot of progress and you're being initiated into new um mysteries, new knowledge, new wisdom. So stay open to that. Don't get distracted by a situation that has to do with matters of the heart. I feel like let go of it if it's something that is dragging you down, and focus on your work and your coin at this time. I feel like this pal here, you have a lot of creative ideas that need to be born at this time, and this is kind of holding you back. Let go of all of this stuff that you got in the chamber that you've been working on, this treasure. It is time for you to connect with the masses. But first, you have to surrender and forgive. And that was the message you needed to hear today, that should have empowered you into alignment with what you are meant to be doing. Um, if this resonated with you, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join this family of light. Leave me a comment. I always respond, and read the description. It tells you about how to connect with me on other platforms where I do free workshops. It also lets you know how to book a personal reading and how to register for my workshop online called Heart Work. And on that note, my earthlings, I'm sending you so much peace and love, so much love and light, actually. I meant to say on your journey, peace, blessings, and all the greatness that comes from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with the water pal. Until next time, my earthlings, bye. Water. So you were drawn to the Healing Waters Oracle, and this is your message. Let's start with the tarot. I feel like my waters, you guys need to just flow. There's so many things I feel like you've been telling yourself you can't do, and that's just impossible, or that's just not going to happen, or if it does happen, it's not going to stay, or there's a lot of self-doubt I'm feeling from you guys. And this is why I guess you're getting contacted right now by the higher ups in the light realm, because you have a huge mission and there's something stopping your flow. Um, and they just want you to get to flowing again because you need it. You need it on the earth at this time. But there's something with your self-esteem or confidence that has it. They show me like still water, water that's just still. And yeah, there was a time where I'm hearing you needed to be still. You needed to look at things from another perspective. You need to kind of hangman yourself. But your stillness is not one of perspective. It's like a stillness of fear. Like, I don't know where this next stream is leading me. The last one led me here. I don't really like where I am. Or I overstayed here too long. And now I'm afraid to trust the flow forward. So we're going to give you some assistance and loosen up that dam that you done built around yourself. Okay? What does my water beings need to know? So you have the 5 of waves, flow around adversity, reversed. You have Knight of Snow, adapt. Five of snow, break away. So the snow is pentacles, by the way. And the five of waves, I believe waves are wands. Okay. King of snow, vision. Ace of snow, crystallizing movement. And one more card. Two of clouds, shared space, reversed. I believe this is the Two of Cups. Okay. Someone, either you or someone else around you, feels like you turned your back on them, or you feel like someone turned their back on you. And it's almost like either you feel like this person is just fine with it, or they feel like you're just fine. So this feels like you're going through a conflict with someone. Someone that it just feels like a door closed. It doesn't feel like there was any resolution. It doesn't feel like you're even in contact with them. And it almost feels like the longer this lasts, the worse it's getting, like how it's getting darker and deeper and darker. Um, but there were seeds planted here. There's something invested here that makes it difficult to pull away, to break away. Because the breakaway has happened. It feels like you and this person just are not talking, or you're not communicating. There's like some kind of avoidance of conflict happening right now. So not communicating is how you guys are adapting to the situation. But what it's doing is it's going to grow. Things are going to grow from what's being planted here. Um, it's disrupting a flow that needs to be happening. So with the King of Snow here, there's someone this is someone that you're loyal to, or they're very loyal to you. I do feel like they're still watching you. They have their eye on you, maybe in secret, but you are a part of their vision for the future. And I don't know if it went both ways, but this person feels like you are supposed to be with them. This is giving a love energy reading, or relationship reading. So if this is not a love relationship, this is a friend or a family member. Somebody that's very close to you, someone who has the ability to see you, maybe online or in the neighborhood. Crystallizing moment with the Ace of Snow. There's some kind of money you guys are meant to make together, some kind of prosperity from you guys coming together. But there's something ruining the union with shared space being reversed. It's like y'all don't want to be around each other, or when you're around each other, there's conflict, or there has been conflict. But with the King of Pentacles, King of Snow showing up, it lets me know there's still loyalty, there's still a connection, there's still a desire. Like it gives me the feeling this person is watching you big time. Maybe you're watching them just as much. Um, it's like a parting that didn't want to happen but couldn't be avoided. Let me get clarity as to why. What is going on here with my water beings? So you have the Four of Snow reversed. Accept stillness. It has a lot to do with healing from past hurts. So maybe that was being avoided. Maybe you and this person needed to discuss past hurt in order to be able to have a new crop, or a new body of water being created from your union. Yeah, let's use water terms. But this healing, the process, it's like maybe it was being fought against, because to have going around adversity and then accept stillness, it's like trying to fight, having to face the conflicts or adversity, or it's like trying to fight that is what I'm hearing right now. Maybe doing things to not look at it, or just trying to adapt to this is how it's going to be. We have the Three of Clouds reverse with saturate. So that's the Three of Cups reverse. I don't know if this person is a part of a friendship circle, but there are like people around them that don't always mean them well, but fill their heads, saturate their minds with crazy thoughts and ideas that aren't exactly their own or aren't true. They're kind of influenced easily by a friend circle. Um, and it feels like advice, like it would saturate, just makes me feel like they're completely covered in a mindset that comes from a circle of friends that some of them aren't even the greatest, don't have this person's best interests at heart. This could be you even, because I do feel like to an extent you're going through similar things as the person that's coming up right now. You have Knight of Clouds reverse with bursting. Yeah, this person wants to come forward, but they're hesitant. Five of Snow breakaway. For this to be the clarity, they feel like you shut them out. They feel like you cut them off. You left them out in the cold. You're not dealing with them no more. So though they are bursting inside, like they want to come forward so bad and say certain things that are in their heart, they feel like they can't. And I almost feel like you feel the same way. Maybe you are both feeling like you close doors on each other and not realizing that neither one of you really want that, that there's a lot that needs to be said, like a downpour. It feels like this person's been holding a lot in, and maybe you have too. And there's like a hesitancy to come forward with it because of feeling like you've already been kicked to the curb. Let's clarify the King of Snow. We have Nine of Snow, overwhelmed. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So this person, though they're watching you, though they're still interested, though you are a part of their vision, their dream, they feel like you guys have something between you guys that they value. They are also feeling very overwhelmed by this situation. It could be from the feelings and emotions that it dredges up, or it could just be the fact that they have such deep feelings for you. They are overwhelmed. They don't know what to do about their feelings, that they can't stop watching you, that they can't stop desiring you, they can't stop valuing you. And this feeling is what is overwhelming. It's almost like they're feeling like they're addicted. I'm hearing that, like they're addicted to you. Some of them may even be blaming you. I'm hearing with you having this water energy, some of them may feel like you have them under some kind of love spell, or your energy is intoxicating, is what I'm hearing. Um, Eight of Snow, stuck. Hmm. Eight of Pentacles. So this person might be at this time, they might feel like you have a lot of money, or they might feel like coming together with you would create prosperity. Because right now, for some reason, they're having some kind of financial issue that they feel stuck in. Maybe you are as well. But there's something that makes them feel like they can't move forward, that they're stuck in a situation, that there's nothing they can do about it. If they move forward, they fall, they drown. So they're walking on thin ice right now when it comes to finances in some way. Maybe they're stuck in a job they have to do in order to stay afloat. Um, but that's what their mind is telling them. It's telling them that you have money, or that you could bring in more prosperity for them. But right now, they feel like they're stuck financially, like they can't go forward towards you. Maybe you live a distance from them. They feel like they can't reach you, or you can't get to them. Um, Yeah, it's just this feeling of feeling like they can't do anything about the situation. They can't change their financial situation. Um, I am hearing though that they're very good at what they do, and that this person tends to get easily overwhelmed because they carry other people as well. I feel like they don't just take care of themselves. And when they feel overwhelmed, they just buckle down and stay in the cracked ice where they know it's cold and they know like at any chance there's danger here. but it's the danger that they know and that they're used to. You're bringing in some new energy, and that brings a little bit of fear, I'm feeling, for them. And the Two of Clouds with the Eight of Waves reverse, Eight of Wands, synchronicity. So this is throwing you guys out of sync. You guys are no longer, it's like where it would be a lot of communication, Eight of Waves reverse would be reaching out, a lot of communication coming through, being in sync, meeting each other, in the middle. But with it clarifying the Two of Cups reverse, it's almost like communication feels cut off. You guys are just not on the same page. But what I'm also hearing is you are on the same page. Little do you realize is you're both synchronized. You're both deciding, I don't know if this is the one for me. I don't know if I want to share space with this person. I don't know if I want to talk to them right now. I don't feel like we are in sync. This person's overwhelming me. I'm stuck in a certain situation. I really desire and value them. So I'm going to just watch them from a distance and adapt to how things are going to be. Maybe we're just not meant to be friends. And I'm just meant to always think about what could have been with us. Because obviously, the water being doesn't want to deal with me anymore. I've hurt them enough. They need to heal, and I need to heal from the experience. And that's what I'm hearing from this person. Now, what I want to do is get you some clarity of the outcome of this situation. I feel like that's why you're here. You're dealing with someone, you're unsure of what the outcome, of what the outcome is going to be or meant to be, and what choice you should make. Because you don't need to be stuck because this person is sitting stuck. You're here, so your guides want you to be unstuck. So let's figure this out really quick, my water beings. Okay? Then I will get you more advice. But let's see. Where is this headed? Where is this connection headed right now? Or where should it be? What should be the next steps? Actually, that's what I want to ask. Okay. Whoa. What should be the next steps? I'll take it. That jumped in my lap. For my water beings in regards to this connection, because it does look like it's in a stuck energy and both parties are feeling abandoned and disconnected from each other. Eight of Wands, carved by time. This is giving me swords energy. Four of Wands, smoothest route. Reversed. King of Clouds, spiraling renewal. It's the King of Cups. Page of Clouds, rise above. It's the Page of Cups. Ten of Clouds, connection. That's the Ten of Cups. So, this feels like someone you've been with for a long time. And that where you guys are now is kind of at the head of things. It's like it feels like someone that, when I look at carved by time, it feels like somebody that you've been stuck with for quite some time, that no matter what happens, what direction the pond goes in, you guys reconnect. Look, even with smoothest route, it's like somehow you find each other again. But with this being reversed, it feels like this time it was a bumpy reconnection. Whereas in the past, it might have just felt like, oh, time always seems to bring us back together. There must be something we are meant to do together. It feels like now it's hit a wall. And it just feels like something that you guys have been overlooking that needs to be healed between you guys. That's what's in the way. Something needs to be healed. I don't know what that is. We'll try to see. With the King of Clouds here, yeah, it feels like a masculine energy. This person can change. Spiraling renewal, it feels like through healing, if they are willing to do the healing work, their emotions can become more controlled. Whereas right now they might feel like they're spiraling out of control. They don't realize it's spiraling them into a renewal. Whatever's happening between you guys is causing them to look within themselves and make some changes. And that's going to get them more emotionally grounded, which is how possibly they're able to come forward. With the Page of Cups here, I see this person trying to rise above some shit. They're able to see the bigger picture. I think they're going to get to a point where they can see what this union really is meant to be, or what it really has been in their life and what it's supposed to be. And I see them coming forward, trying to rise above, I feel like, I want to say petty energies. I feel like there's petty stuff between you guys right now. I don't really feel like it's, I almost feel like it could be so easily fixed. Like when I look at this 8 of snow and I look at the cracked ice and then I see all this smooth ice all around it. It's like, why are y'all going the harder route? It's almost like this person feels like struggle is a part of their life, that that's how it's supposed to be. And you are bringing in ease, something they don't know of, and it scares them. So they're sticking to the hardest route because that's what they know. And there's just a healing that's needed in order for them to realize that they do deserve ease and peace and prosperity. And it almost feels like maybe you need to realize that. But I do feel like it eventually hits them. With the Ten of Clouds connection, they are going to reconnect. You guys are, look at the rainbow. It's like this storm happening, and then there's some kind of peace that's going to come in. You guys are connected. I do see happy family, happy love life. This must be a romantic connection. If not, it's a family member that you are able to make peace with and have a joyous, happy, emotionally happy, fulfilling life with. You know? The Magician, the endless waters, it's being manifested by you or by this person. Somebody wants this, and I feel like it is possibly the other person that is really now in their emotions trying to figure out, why do they always go the hardest route? Why are they not allowing themselves to heal, or trying to see what it is that they still need to heal? And I feel like you're also questioning those things within yourself. Why do I choose people that it's difficulties? Like, why do I track that to me? And in this self-discovery you guys make, you're still magnets for each other. The endless waters, there's some kind of connection between you guys. Queen of Clouds, compassion. You're their counterpart. That's what it is. And though you guys are questioning that right now, you're still manifesting each other. This is a weird dynamic here. It's almost like the end game. You know that together you would have a happy family. Even we got the devil coming through for that. It's like you obsess over this. They're obsessing over this. There's a lot of sexual energy here too, I'm hearing. You guys both know you sexually satisfy each other. You emotionally satisfy each other. You see each other being the rainbow in that storm. You are able to bring light to the dark in each other's lives. So what the fuck, Waters? I wasn't supposed to be here this long. Queen of Snow, clarity. There's a need for you to get clear. And I think this person is afraid of the fact of what you have to say. With it going on the Page of Colors, it's like they want to rise above these feelings and come towards you. The feelings that are holding them back. But they know in order to get clarity from you that you are a truth teller. And they have some fear of what you have to say. Two of Waves, surging power. But with this Two of Wands energy, you can't hold back a tidal wave. This person is doing some work, and the power, the momentum is building. That's why you see it building to this, to where they can no longer hold it in, and they have to express it in some way. So I do see this person reaching out to you to communicate. I see them obsessing over you, like really watching you, thinking about you a lot. When you're thinking of them, they're thinking of you. If you're thinking of them all the time, just know that it's being reflected back. Ten of Snow, perspective. I do feel like this person at this time needs to see things from another perspective. You both feel like you've been hurt, and they're scared. They feel ice from you. They feel like you're being cold and you're not being warm. Yeah, Three of Waves, reverse, dive deeper. It's like they feel like you don't want them anymore. You're not anticipating them, or maybe they feel that way towards you. They're not sure if you're who they're waiting for. But they are sure because they still see this end game with you. And that's where it's headed, actually. That was when I asked what was to come of this union. And it's for you guys to be together. But, yeah, the Emperor, the vast network. This person is in their ego right now and very independent, and so are you. And until that shifts, we got the sun reverse. Y'all not gonna get your happiness. The radiant companion. You both are happiness to each other. You both represent the sun to each other. At the bottom of the deck, you have strength, the quiet power, and it was in reverse. Both of you are being chickens. You're both scared to come forward, to speak, to have the hard conversation that's necessary to have. But once some healing work is done, some self-reflection is done, I think there will be movement on the part of the masculine in this dynamic, Knight of Waves, seeking new horizons. And just make sure when they come in that there is sure energy of commitment and not just somebody that's coming around, floating around in your energy, sneaking around as well. You know, you want to make sure everything is clear and truthful and can persevere. Okay? That's what I got for you guys. Yeah, that's a huge transformation right now. You might feel like you're in the darkness. You might feel like you're going through a huge death at this time. Don't fight the change that's happening. Don't try to fight it. Let this change happen. And I went so hard into the tarot, I forgot your oracle. Let's get you your advice from the oracle. Oh my goodness, water, y'all went way longer than I anticipated. Okay, so what do my water beings need to know that will empower them in this situation right now? You have on Kaul, healer, seer, priestess, or priestess, soul, purpose. Focus on your intuition at this time and follow where you're being guided. Your soul purpose is being exposed. You're also a healer. I feel like you bring healing to this person, and they are a part of your soul purpose with this coming up. You are very intuitively connected to them in this situation, but at this time, they're saying, work on your self-healing, work on healing work. If you are a healer for others, do that. But right now, what's being opened up for you at this time is your soul purpose. And so you might feel a little distracted, like this issue is a distraction from where you truly need to be focused. You also have she who flows, ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. And that is what I feel is the primary advice in this situation, is to be open to change that is coming in. Okay, and go with the flow. If this person is meant to be in your life, it will be easy. If they're meant to be out of it, it will be easy. Either way, let things flow. Don't try to force anything. Listen to your intuition. The pearl, alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Didn't I say this felt like something that it's a lot of tumultuous energy that has to be worked out? But that's because it is so valuable. So you're going through a lot of this aggressive rubbing and ripping and tearing and releasing right now because things are coming together for you to have this amazing pearl at the end. So I feel like that's what your relationship with this person you're dealing with at this time is going through. It's going through the hardships so that the pearl can be exposed, the jewel that it truly is. And you have let it go. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. And the earthlings got advised the same thing. There's a need to kind of stop focusing on your energy there because there are aspects of the past that are also connected to this person's energy. And maybe you're dwelling in the past and you need to forgive aspects of the past so that you can move forward. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you have Atlantis. This is, I feel, your connection to this person is very past lifetime-ish. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. You guys are going through a growing spurt at this time. And yeah, you have to sometimes be apart to come back together. But I feel like stay in alignment with each other as you grow. Continue to manifest. Call each other's energy in. If that's what you feel called to do. But focus on where you're being guided at this time when it comes to your soul purpose. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Don't try to hold on to control so much is the main advice. And know that at the end of all this hard struggle and strife, you are going to be okay. You're going to go into a period of grace. See, beneath the surface, What's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. Breaking free from being driven by anything other than your sole purpose at this time. You're about to unleash some things that have been beneath the surface, especially when it comes to your emotions being put into some sort of creative expression or some way you express yourself through your work or through your words or your life in general. And right now, that's where you need to be focused. What's driving you? What is your motives behind the things you're calling in? And that includes that relationship. Break free from what's being shown on the surface and allow the things beneath the surface to come up. In doing that, you're also healing aspects of yourself that caused you to dim or to suppress. And you'll be even better when you guys come back around. Because I do see unification. Yeah, I see healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. This is going through a transformation right now, this relationship. And you guys will heal and you will return to feeling whole. I do feel that you guys bring a wholeness to each other, though people always say you should feel whole by yourself. There are some dynamics where um you and someone else complete each other. And when I flip this up to look, it says the emperor. So yeah, this person is your counterpart. And though right now you guys are on in an independent energy, plunge in. It says don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. I feel like you'll know when that time is. You know when that time is. All right. That's what I got for you, my water beings. I hope that this reading resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. It really helps the channel to thrive. Leave me a comment. Helps me to connect with your spirit guides even more stronger for more accurate reads. And lastly, read the description because I put a lot of info in there about how you can meet up with me on my other platforms where I do free healing workshops. Yes, free. It also tells you how you could book a personal reading with me so you could get deeper insight where some of this didn't relate to you. Personal readings help you get the stuff that is meant specifically for you to know. And my description tells you how you can register for my workshop, my virtual workshop, Heart Work, which this group here I feel like you need. All right. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the love that comes from being a part of this family of light. And until next time, you guys, bye.